Greetings, humans, and welcome once again to this side of the woods. And holy shit, I sound tired. I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. Hello. I'm quite mentally exhausted today. Welcome to The Witcher. I'm really looking forward to actually playing. It's been a tough day today. Hello, Kayla. Welcome in. How you doing? Everything okay? It's just been a very long day at work today. I had lots of stuff to do. It's like one of those situations where it seems like all the planets align in the worst way possible. Just everything appeared at the same time, so I was like working on multiple things at once, and it was very mentally exhausting. I managed to finish most of them at least, though, so I shouldn't have too much of an issue tomorrow. But my god, I don't think I've been this stressed out at work in a long time. How are you doing? Other than the funny anecdote that you sent us through WhatsApp, which was very funny. I really need to start like doing that if I get called. The only issue is that I think usually I get called by AIs, so it's not gonna be like worth it because they're not gonna actually respond the way that I would like them to. But just thinking other. At some point, maybe I'll like practice one of these like neutral voices where you can't really tell if you're talking to a person or a machine for those calls, and be like, thank you for contacting us. Please wait as we contact another, as we pass you to an agent or something like that, and see how long they stay there. I mean, from time to time saying something around the lines of, all our agents are currently occupied. Please wait a little longer. She's really irritating. Oh god, there's quite a few Entraga here.
You're mad, woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Cerys dear too. You know this damn well.
Ooh.
Ask him.
Oh wait, that's Yennefer. I just realized that's Yennefer there. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was An Craite, like I forgot what her name was, but...
Don't you think
Have
I'll
you
forward
any
it just because
idea
you
what
killed
could
a
happen if it
giant?
is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Okay.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
What are you talking about?
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Urberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Urberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
All for a mask? How the fuck did you get this mask?
Where'd you get this mask?
Yes.
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Urberos's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
I've got Crux permission. That would pretty much out myself that I was involved in this. Try to understand Yen.
I'm not about to justify what Yennefer did,
Then don't.
but try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play, but this is no excuse, no justification. The Mask of Urberus belongs to Skellige, and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennefer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention...
I think she just used it.
What was that? No. Yennefer's
Yep.
used the mask. Follow me!
Wait, hold up. Sometimes I hate this game. Sometimes I hate this game.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been
It selected the main quest.
Related to Cerys' reappearance, it had destroyed a vast
I was
swath
doing
of
secondary quests, not the
Geralt
main
set
quest,
up
because
the
if I
island
follow
to
too
join the source,
much
and
the main
seek
quest,
further
I
clearance
will
of
lose the
Cerys' will.
possibility of doing the secondaries.
Ermion, however, had no intention
Fuck.
of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl
Ah,
An Craite,
that
who
pisses
helped
me off a
break
little
down
bit.
The druid's resolve.
Sorry about that, everyone. I had not realized that the right quest was not selected. Because the game was stupid. This is the one I was doing. And that explains why I was like, oh, why is Yennefer here? And that's why I was expecting the other one to be here. Okay. Okay. Just just making sure that the audio was going through. Why?
Raining fucking buckets.
Oh, so since I'm here, let me talk to the smith.
What brings it to me?
I'd like to look at your
Wouldn't mind a
goods.
look at your wares.
Yep. Okay, first things first. Do I actually have better equipment? I don't think I have. I should have checked before actually... Okay, those are axes, never mind. I was like, oh wait, I do have better equipment, but no, it's an axe. I'm not gonna use an axe. I refuse to use axe. Okay. Repair. I'm gonna repair all equipped. Okay. And shop. Now we're gonna sell some stuff. Sell the heavy. Damn. I have not been able to get this light in a long time. You don't buy... No, okay. Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh wait, Sorry for taking a bit to answer. I've been working on a taboo game. I have hopes to have it finished tomorrow. Don't know if I'll be capable of doing so. Day's been fine so far. Nothing new, nothing much different. But at least I finished rehab. It did nothing on my foot. Aww. I mean, that thing that it did nothing for your foot on your foot. I was kind of expecting it after you had already told us that it wasn't doing much. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna equip the Chimera head because I'm probably gonna be fighting monsters. I realized a little too late that I didn't have it equipped yesterday. Otherwise, that giant would have given us more EXP. This is the very weird route you're telling me to take, game. Why not the main road? Did you literally take me to the back, game, instead of taking me through the fucking door? Sometimes this game is really dumb.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, yeah.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
Cerys.
An Craite's
I'll
daughter.
say her name.
Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
Damn. Okay, thank you. What happened to him? Yeah, it's...
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Crach's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Where's Cerys? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
very helpful.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay?
Eight-gun grey was still gallivanting about.
Oh, it's a cool totem.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for a young woman named Cerys.
Looking for Cerys, Jarl An Craite's daughter.
Ah, you found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Begthora and Udalryk.
Who are Begthora and Udalryk?
Begthora and Udalryk.
Years ago, Udalryk was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Begthora's
I think
hand.
that child's
They lived toward the east end of the
a
village.
bit cold. Okay. Well, thank you. Take care.
Take care.
Bless you. And my blessings to Cerys when you see her.
Doubt he's here for the fish.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
I like this chap.
Thanks, but I'm short on time.
Aww.
Looking for a girl named Cerys.
Point.
An Craite's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her a while.
Okay. That was very helpful.
Take
About
care.
that point. Aw. I would go for a pint now.
Sorry.
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
Lucky chap you are then. Truth be told, I'm taken, but village is brimming with lovely girls.
That's not what I meant.
I'm looking for Cerys.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crack to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Udalryk. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the aisle.
Thanks. Take care.
She has a smug
Good luck
face.
searching.
It's like, Oh no, I feel a sneeze creeping up. It's one of those that I know is gonna get stuck. Oh, it got stuck. I hate that. It happens so often as well. Ugh. So uncomfortable. Sorry. Whoa. Okay, leveled up. And we unlocked a new slot. Yes. Okay. Let me see. So, Sun and Stars goes here. And I think I had been eyeing this one, I believe. Yeah. Coolio. I don't know if I should keep this, because it's not really doing much. I mean, I say it's not doing much, but supposedly damage received from while dodging is reduced by 100%, but sometimes I've dodged and I still taken damage. So, I don't know.
Fucking Udalryk! Swarming like gulls around the waist heap. I be sure we showed them.
We seem to remember you sitting on that rock crying for help.
But if not for me warning, you'd be herring bait about now.
I'm gonna be nice.
Thanks for your help. Did it once, maybe you can do it again.
Well, we'll have to think about it. Busy the day me fishing got nets to mend. No time to fight monsters.
It's not drowners this time. It's Cerys. I'm looking for her.
Aye, fine-looking girl. Can tell right away she's from a good clan. Left her sitting right here when I sailed out to bring in the morning catch.
What did she ask you about? Or where did she go? Maybe I should look for her and...
She say where she was headed?
Yeah.
Wouldn't tell a stranger, but we did risk our hides together. Went to Udalryk's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Okay, I can ask the other thing.
Any idea why she came here? She say what she was after, or just admire the scenery?
She asked about our Jarl and his family.
Okay. Well, she was investigating the curse, I believe, so... Well, that fish is ruined, I think. Sorry about that. I beg your pardon?
Slower.
I find it funny that the only sign I can use on horseback is Axie. No comments. I was about to say, I saw someone standing there.
Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, they are hunting, pretty much. But... Okay, get off, because this is gonna be getting in the way. In fact, I'm...
Far from the worst weather we're likely to get.
That is a big dog. Sorry. I really wanted to pet the dog. Even though the game doesn't let me. That was a big dog. Big boy. Oh.
Fresh footprints. Could be Cerys seriously wrong here.
You don't say. That does not look like water. I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, key to the cellar. Interesting. I'm trying not to touch it. Okay. Oh, that's a cellar door? So I'm gonna prepare iron here, because that sounds like a...
Cerys.
Oh, shit.
Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
That sounds like a specter of some kind.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Udalryk. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
What, you going to the house?
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Udalryk.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
Okay, a little bit more light. Oh, I thought there was a scratch on my window, but I think that's just dirt. Huh. Okay. What's so important about this sword?
So what's this sword all about?
It's
Almost
Brokvar,
full.
the ancestral sword of Udalryk's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalryk.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalryk and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalryk. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalryk to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalryk to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Something happened on that trip. I was going to say he killed him.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalryk had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Okay. I think Udalryk killed his brother.
What do you think? Did Udalryk kill Aki?
Oh,
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day,
There we go.
well, it's affecting Udalryk right now. Powerfully so. And it could have something to do with that sword.
What do you want the sword for?
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalryk's the chosen one. The one the gods speak to. I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Where did you get that idea?
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
think Aki wants revenge against Udalryk.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalryk let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalryk didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalryk alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalryk both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalryk?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
It's gonna be in the cellar. Actually, kind of curious what's up here. It's like I was seeing this ladder from the... What's that, like, black goo though? Splatter. Hello, welcome in, how you doing? And enjoy your dinner, Kayla. How you doing, Jason? Long time no see. Okay, there we go. For some reason it wasn't opening. I'm not paranoid, you're paranoid. What's with the black goo though? Let's get some light here.
What is this about?
My thoughts exactly. I was thinking I've seen enough SCP to know that that's my cue to leave. Actually looked like... That did not look like a human though. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's some sort of demon?
So, did you find the sword?
Yeah, let's go.
I found it. Let's go.
After you then.
Did not seem to be human, so...
You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about
Let me drop a save. Here.
that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe,
How old is
because
Geralt?
I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Actually, that's something I never wondered. Like, how old is Geralt? Yon?
Where is Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight.
Oh. Just
Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened?
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain.
Oh, I see. I see the game. I see. Yes. I see the game she's playing.
Sacrifice.
I see the game she's playing. She's trying to get on his good side.
These voices you hear.
The gods. Their voices.
This is about your brother?
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded
that the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize.
Good, Geralt. Good thinking. Good
thinking.
Yes.
He fell in the water.
Use his own game against him. Good thinking. Don't be afraid, maybe.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki, and you'll surely please the gods.
He's mentally unstable right now. Oh, he's got a baby. Why is the baby outside in the rain? Why is the baby outside in the rain?
Fell in the water?
That doesn't seem safe.
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay, current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
I was checking on some messages about something that is up this weekend. Sorry about that.
Supper knives are good for picking your teeth, sir.
I wanted to say basically,
There's a weapon.
I think it was a very good decision to like get what we wanted, but at the same time playing into his like insanity, because he's insane, not in the sense of should I take a boat? There's no boat. Oh, there's one there. Okay, that's not that far away. But yeah, basically he's insane, not because he has like an illness that makes him go insane, but because he has been suffering through for so long the haunting, let's say, of his brother, which in this world could pretty much be a real haunting. Like, it doesn't even have to be like one that we have in real world with like you just hear or see things, which is also a possibility. But here it's probably even supernatural. But yeah, like, it's very difficult to reason to someone who's there. So if you play into their like, I'm rambling a little bit because I don't know how to express what I want to say. I think that what I'm trying to say here is, as they are already in a very weakened state of mind, trying to get them out of there is gonna be near impossible. So if you explain it in a way that makes sense to them, you can kind of get the message across. You won't get the full message across, obviously, but you will get kind of most of the message across. And that's pretty much what they did. Like, this guy's convinced that it's the gods talking to him. So it's like, oh yes, this has to do with your brother. But it's the gods. The gods are angry about what happened to your brother. It's the gods. So it kind of makes sense. Like, we have to do this because this will probably help you. It's not that you're being haunted by your brother's ghost, but it's the gods that are angry because of your brother's death. kind of thing. I think I roughly managed to get what I meant across. Hidden treasure.
Must be the place.
And of course there's gonna be enemies.
Come on, come closer.
Why does Geralt Sandy stop sometimes when I do this?
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalryk.
Let's hope that worked.
Boots are fucking soaked.
Ew, I hate that. Oh, it's a border collie. It's a collie. That sounded good. I love how the guards are just chilling.
Why'd you do it?
Did you sever his head?
I had to. The gods commanded it.
No gods command
that's
men
a
to do
decoration.
such things.
Did he kill the baby?
What is this?
Udalryk. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
Okay, well,
What?
at least the baby's fine.
Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
Oh my god. What did the gods...
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When the gods...
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Have you ever seen them?
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods don't like light?
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
Okay, you think a little highly of yourself even though you literally just gouged your eye. Holy shit. Which is still very painful, but at least I'm glad that he didn't like kill the baby, because when the baby appeared, it was like,
only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
okay, Cerys, we need to talk, I guess. Oh.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
The shadow was weird. Yeah, the shadow's weird.
Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds.
He killed his brother.
It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory.
Try to trick it.
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalryk. It won't be an easy fight.
I know.
I thought the Witcher's way was going to be just kill
We should
Udalryk.
at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalryk might not survive, I guess.
Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalryk?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalryk could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalryk, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
Oh god, this is gonna be like a tough decision, isn't it? It's very hard to trick him.
The Heim's a demon,
Heim, sorry.
and demons are notoriously hard to fool.
I say it looked like
Plus, the trickster can't know
like
it's a
demon.
trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
I'm honestly thinking the same. Like, out of the two scenarios, I think it's the less risky. Because the him will not be able to take over the host if they didn't actually commit the deed that supposedly they thought they had committed. So that host is quote-unquote safe. I mean, the him could still attack, but it's not going to be as strong. And in the other case, Udalryk is probably going to die. Fine, let's try tricking it.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Yeah,
Good
that's what I
decision.
was thinking.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Let's go now.
No reason to delay.
They walk towards the wall. There was a wall there.
Let's look around.
Let's find a way to drive off the hymn. Okay.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
An old bread hearth should still work. So long as carrion crows haven't made their nest in the chimney.
Oh, whoa. Unexpected.
Cerys. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Interesting. Let me drop a save. That was interesting. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Hmm. Found anything? Oh, that's a crib.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
That's what she said. I could hear her. What did you do?
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
What idea?
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
I trust you.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Yeah, like I was thinking this has to kind of... few hours later.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Tell me that that was fake. Please tell me that was fake.
Die with pleasure. All together! He won't last!
Am I going to be the... I'm curious to know how... what she did.
Wait!
Yes! So there was a hole or something.
Aki.
Oh, he named his son after his
The Witcher
brother.
committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief.
What about the dead guards though?
You've been tricked. You must go.
That was clever. Okay, I'll give her that. That was very clever. That was so clever. That was so clever.
Over.
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
Yeah.
What will I do now?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I was like, holy shit, just... I was like, I have to trust her fully on this. For a moment there, I did doubt, like, should I put the baby in the oven? What the hell? But I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust her, because...
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
That was
I'll stay
master
a few
plan.
days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on speaker?
Welcome back.
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Oh my god, what's your obsession with Yennefer?
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Cerys.
I have to give it to her. That plan to get rid of the demon was excellent. Also, what the fuck is wrong with that EXP? 5 EXP from leveling up. That was oh, I actually leveled up. That was genius. No, I didn't. I just didn't use the points from earlier. That's what that is. And she definitely listened to, like, when Geralt said, oh, the person involved can't know that they are not doing anything evil, or like they don't say that was master. And she pretty much used the strategy that hackers use nowadays to try to trick you into doing something without thinking, which was, she just handed me the baby and said, put it in the oven quickly, have to trust me. It's like, and these guys walking with their swords, and you have like a split second to actually do something. So it's like, for a moment there, I hesitated, like, am I really gonna put a baby in the oven? There must have been a hole or something behind it, because the only thing she said was get the oven going. She didn't say anything else. She had been snooping around, so she probably discovered there was a hole or something, and like hid it behind maybe even a wooden panel or something, just enough, because why would I open that to see if there was something inside? I would just start the fire like she said. And then the other guy was hiding, or like crept in behind without no one noticing, and just took the baby out of the oven from the other side. So the baby was in the oven for just like a split second. That was a master plan. That was genius. So wow, definitely that was good. Okay, this time I'm gonna make the same mistake. I'm gonna select the secondary quest before we switch games, because I almost King's Gambit. Report to Crown K, got your reward. Okay. There we go. So that way I don't accidentally do the main quest again. And then we'll do the other secondary quests. Alright. So I'm ready to switch games if you want, Kayla. What would you feel like playing? I'm guessing maybe Borderlands?